course, Donovan Mitchell, well, he was a guy with a high basketball IQ. He will be missed, I'm sure.
Yeah, like a lot of people, I didn't see the trade coming. He was the team in many people's eyes. It'll be interesting to see how they evolve as a squad with him gone. Yeah, great pass by Harper. Already the rookie showing some feel.
One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, he loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his way through a defense, using a blend of speed and size to get to where he wants to go.
Boy, you cannot put it in a much better spot than that. Wow.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Off the outside. Drains the triple.
What you love about Denny Avdia, this guy can score in a multitude of ways.
Laravia outside. Three-pointer. They get it back. On offense, here's Utah. Lets it go from the wing. Wiggins, no good.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Pass to Jokic. With the drive. And the dunk by Jokic.
And boom! The Joker off the dribble. Woo! I love it. A scary sight for any defense.
Wiggins outside. Now Avdia. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Walter. Ooh, basket interference.
No basket.
And here are the Cavaliers now. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Will Hardy gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him the obvious, is there anything you can do to slow down Jokic? He was surprisingly candid with his plan, and he said they want to force him to switch out onto the perimeter shooters, hoping that he expends a lot of energy and create favorable mismatches. Back to you guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Harper. And there's the drive. Cleveland working the ball around now. Walter can't get it to go. Right side, Moran. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Morant not afraid to get in there and play big, showing his toughness in close.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first.
Number 28.
Laravia, right side. The three is up. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And Harper doesn't try to do too much by himself. I mean, if he spots an open teammate, he'll move it on.
And it's slammed in by Carter.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
Here's Harper. Scoring around 28.5 points a game. A very talented offensive player. Here's Avdia on the take. Can't get it to fall.
Boy, that is tough defense. Exactly how you want to play him.
Here's Harper. Pass to Şengün. Here's Jokic. To the left side wing. Over Randall. Jokic, no good. And so it's Moran who brings up the ball for the Jazz. Trailing by 2. Randall can't hit.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
There's a minute 59 left in the first. Pass to Jokic. The rebound by Carter.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected and great timing on the contest.
Here's Harper. Randall pulls down the board. And it's Moran off the drive.
The quick feed of Moran. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Here's Harper. Avdia with a steal. And he's all alone. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals.
Here's Jokic. Count it. His fourth bucket in 8 shots.
And the Joker, one of the most efficient mid-range shooters in basketball. Seems like he just doesn't miss.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Morant looking around. The three is up. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts. The Cavaliers trail by 3. 44 seconds left in the opening quarter. The putback. Pass to Krejci. Let's go with a 3. And the three-pointer goes.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Now here's Moran. He's got 7. Here's Randall. And he drives in.
Okay, Julius Randle, he excels using his athleticism to get to the rim off the drive.
Here's Krejci. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Cleveland shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
2 shots.
The first one falls. Both good from the line that time. 12 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Shireman. Puts up a deep 3. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. Tie game here in Utah. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Pass to Şengün. And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room. That can rally a franchise.
Utah foul call. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Krejci. He takes it in. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Utah.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Utah leading. Lets the three fly. Gillespie can't get it to go.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Krejci. Three-pointer. Utah grabs the miss.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Here's Shireman. Still without a bucket. The three-pointer off the mark. In transition, here comes Cleveland. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. A big win here or there can really sustain a rebuilding team. And Utah coach Will Hardy said the results matter in order to keep belief in your process. Seeing the work pay off. The building of a team doesn't happen in one day. The players are staying with it, and they deserve all of the credit for that. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Gillespie can't get it to go. Here's Krejci. Nails it from three. Krejci's got 5 points now in the quarter.
A guy like this, with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
Here's Gillespie. The Jazz again can't hit. The Cavaliers leading. Pass to Shed. Here's Krejci. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries it from 16. And it's rebounded by Gillespie.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
The ball's knocked loose. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And that's got to hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here. Cannot believe he missed that one. Ooh, I'm sure he can't either.
And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Graham.
Yeah, B.A. He throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
Again, Cleveland scores.
This guy has absolutely owned this quarter. This is how you lead by example.
Lets it go. Again, Cleveland scores.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they've played together as a unit over this last stretch.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Cleveland.
So far, they've had a lot of success off fast break plays, and they'll probably continue to push the tempo as much as possible.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Pass to LaRavia. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And now it's a 12-point Cavalier lead. Randall on the screen. And another miss by Utah. And here comes Cleveland. They're on a 20-5 run. And here's Jokic. The rebound by Carter.
That's a breakdown defensively right there, folks. He just could not make them pay.
And the shot goes.
Off the bounce into the jumper. Julius Randle makes it look easy.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Jokic outside. Knocks down the triple. Jokic has got 13.
Another reason why they're up. Just taking what the defense giving him here.
Cleveland leading by 10.
it would be smart to hold for the final shot.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
3 seconds left. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Jokic has got 7 points here in the quarter. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going into the break up 12. Tough to run with them. They get the ball up the court so fast. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Jazz trail by 12. Left side, Morant. Fantastic finish inside by Morant.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there. If you're a defender, your job is to make life hard on an excellent shooter. Great defense there.
Randall can't hit.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
LaRavia outside to the middle. Cleveland working the ball around now. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Jokic has got 17.
And Jokic has a number of moves to choose from, especially deep inside.
And here's Morant outside. The Cavaliers lead by 12. To the paint. Here's Walter. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Walters has gotten his first basket of the night.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Well, this guy can do it anytime he wants. Andrew Wiggins with broad shoulders to carry the load there.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Down low. Here's Carter. Good, and the setup by Morant. Carter's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Just terrific offense right there. Carter Jr. almost automatic from that spot.
Just an electrifying style on the court for Ja Morant. And Grant, he's not shy when it comes to confrontation.
Oh yeah, no, he's not ducking any smoke. But part of his maturation is choosing his battles, including trying to preserve his body from those fearless forays to the rim.
This guy's been great, no doubt about it, but it hasn't been enough to get them where they want to be.
Here's Harper. Still no points. No stopping Jokic in the paint.
And looking very coachable out there. Harper ran the play effectively and got his team a look.
Here's Morant. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Jake LaRavia.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. And he sinks the second.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack mode.
Jokic. Jokic easy over the top.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Jokic. Can't cash it in from close range. Jazz trail by 13. And Morant gets it to go. Morant's got 8 here in this quarter.
And tearing them to shreds tonight. You know, when a player as versatile as Morant starts going on, look out.
Drills it from deep.
Boy, that's just inviting trouble. Defensively, you simply can't give him that much space.
They get it again. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Jokic.
Now in the lineup for your Jazz.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Here's Avdia driving to the basket, and he makes it on the layup. Avdia's got 10 points in the game.
Well, close range looks highly coveted. Avdia is all about it.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, BA. Denny Avdia, the son of a 6'8" Serbian sharpshooter who played for the Yugoslavian national team, then moved to Israel and met Denny's mom. Denny said he had the same mentality, fire in the eyes. Every night, playing to win. That's how I've always been. That passion is a part of my culture. Brian, back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie. Cleveland leading by 14. A minute 29 left in the third quarter of the game. Cleveland a rebound. Here's Harper. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Here's Rizachet. There's the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 16.
Good to see Rizachet attacking like that. When he sees the lane open up, he gets real aggressive.
Here's Avdia. Excellent D there from Laravia.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Harper to the inside. And it's Jokic missing.
Sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
Inside. Hey, Wiggins with the elevation!
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience. We understand he's the leader of this offense. They look to get him the ball every chance they get.
It's been all about Nikola Jokic for Cleveland. 25 points and counting for him. They have relied heavily on his offense. Back to the game after this break. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's Shed. Over to the left wing. Here's Krejci. Knocks down the long J. Krejci's got 22 points.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone. Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
That one drops for him.
You love to see Şengün's confidence continue to grow. Just fantastic work off the catch.
The putback. Queen. The rebound by Hall. Pass to Shed. The three. Utah grabs the miss. Next up on the schedule, the Nuggets, a home game. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. Here's Garza. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here.
The ball goes to Utah.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Cleveland leading by 22. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland.
Now into the lineup for your Jazz. Wendell Carter. Julius Randle.
Pass to Şengün. Cleveland working the ball around now. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Here's Carter, and it's slammed in by Carter.
Boy, you see Carter Jr. use every bit of that 7'5" wingspan. Boy, it is tough to guard around the rim. Look out.
Pass to Krejci. This one for three. Shireman grabs a board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
No good on the three.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
It's intercepted. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Randall. The layup misses. The Cavaliers lead by 22. Here's Krejci. That three's off the mark. Up top, Randall. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Well, that's Randall working in his comfort zone. You can see how confident he is on his ability to score inside.
Here's Krejci. Sinks it from distance. Krejci's got 11 points here in the second half.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Connects from downtown.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
His points are really adding up from the three-point line. He had 9 from distance in the first half, and he's only getting better.
Boy, this is a story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
Well, one thing fans always have opinions about is NBA officiating.
Listen, I'm going to let the fans go crazy. What I recognize is officiating is one of the toughest jobs in the world. This game moves so quickly. They are making decisions in real time at sometimes very difficult angles. I am here to support the officials all the way.
Here's Krejci. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Jazz trail by 20. For three, Randall. That one no good. From outside the arc. A nice shot by Krejci. Krejci's got 36 points.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says, and a great win for the Cavaliers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And so this will lock down their 15th win of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
Clock at 6. Randall, good. The three. A nice shot by Krejci. Krejci's got 39.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Utah with the ball. Gillespie can't get it to go. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. For three. He buries it from three. Krejci's got 42 in the game.
They're really employing a deep-range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection. Swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Here's Shed. And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin.